Hi, I'm Lorenzo.
I'm Maya, and we're with Flyby.
The Harvard admissions trial just ended, so we're here in the Science Center Plaza to ask students their opinions. So, what do you think about the Harvard admissions lawsuit?
I'll say it's very spicy.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what side you're on, what kind of opinion you have, like, we can all agree that it's an event that, induces popcorn eating, right? Every time you see the Crimson come with a new article, I'm like, all right, time to get my popcorn, see what's going on for today.
It's an effort by a group that is trying to end affirmative action by pretending to actually care about Asian Americans.
I think that Harvard is going to lose, but I think they're in the right.
I think it's like a justified response from people who feel like they're being discriminated against.
Personally, I think that doing it more based off of, financial status more than race might be an interesting way to go about things.
It's a really good opportunity to just talk about what it means to be a student of color on campus, and also to shed light on the fact that a lot of students of color are frequently told that they don't belong here or feel like they don't belong here.
I feel like me being African American is a huge part of my identity. And not because I personally wanted to, it's because of history.
What do you think specifically about the use in the admissions process of a 1 through 6 personal score based on your personality?
I think that is very subjective. It's really up to the admissions officer as far as the personality score.
The fact of the matter is, for some reason, Asians get lower scores on these personality points. So, is it that Asians just are more boring, or is it that Harvard's biased?
In admissions, you do have to consider a person's personality and that you want a campus with people who are obviously nice and are likable, I guess. So obviously those are things you have to take into consideration, but giving them a score is kind of, I think, almost like putting people on a spectrum, which isn't the best.
Are Harvard students generally nice?
I think, yeah, I think generally, yeah.
Even
nice.
at concentrators?
I'm not going to comment on that one.
Do you think the Harvard admissions process is fair as it stands now?
For the most part, I do think it's fair, but I do think there is a disproportionate labeling of Asian Americans as unfriendly, which I think is definitely wrong and something that needs to be corrected.
Too much preference is given to people who donate and legacy candidates, I think.
I do think the Harvard admissions process is fair.
Why, generally?
Just based on the students that I've met here, and I know a lot of really successful and accomplished students that applied and didn't get in, and I think that that's really unfortunate. But all the students I've met here, I think deserve to be here.
So the Harvard admissions lawsuit is obviously a very spicy topic, and people have a lot of different opinions about it.
And that's all we have for this issue of Roving Reporter from Flyby.